Coming up next, the Pacers taking on the Raptors. For Indiana, it's been a tough road for this team so far. But tonight, they'll have the energy of the crowd on their side, and they'll look to ride it to victory. Raptors, Pacers, coming up next. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Aaron Nesmith.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. You can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 5 down low. And for Indiana, Nesmith out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Furphy in at the 3. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Furphy. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Quickly against Nembhard. And here's Ingram from the arc. He drops it from range.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
To the middle. Here's Barnes. Misses from close range. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Here's Nesmith. Chalk up 2 there.
Not where you maybe expect to see Nesmith scoring, but I tell you what, he can give you a little finesse inside, too.
Pass to Murray Boyles. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Quickly outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes with a screen on Nembhard. Quickly finds Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pick.
Zubac with a screen on Barnes. The drive by Siakam. A clear look for Nembhard. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Clark.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Down low. Here's Murray Boyles. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Halliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency, this is a team that had boasted tremendous depth. And that depth will be tested in what amounts to something of a gap year in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. Shams, appreciate the report. And he makes a first. So he gets them both. The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Over to the wing. Back to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Toronto.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
The 3 from Barnes. Offensive board. It's Barrett on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Nimhart against Barrett. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Neesmith. And here's Zubats. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Nimhart for three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Nimhart's got 7.
No hesitation from Nimhart at all, and with good reason. He was on his spot and ready to let it go. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Now here's Neesmith. Coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Zubats. Siakam outside. From deep. He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And he's going for the oop here. Nimhart outside. To the middle. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Nimhart.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Pass to Quickly. Inside. Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. The shot won't fall. Indiana leading by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you.
The cagey veteran. Allie, thank you. And so it's Indiana with it. The Raptors making their last shot. Siakam with it. Now Quickly defending. Barrett against Siakam. Barrett passes to Ingram. Murphy grabs the miss. Indiana's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Siakam with a screen on Ingram. It's stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And you look at Ingram, and he is just so long, covering a ton of space. Exceptionally fast in transition, too.
Here's Murphy, averaging around 5 points a game. Zubats with a screen on Barnes. Here's Siakam. And the layup is good off the glass.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Get loud. The Pacers hype girl is here.
Shepard, he's checked in for Neesmith, and T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nimhart. Some changes for Toronto. .143 left in the first quarter. Here's Walter. Coming off a 12-point game. Dick gets the bucket.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Pass to Furphy. Here's Zubats. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Zubats, screen. Siakam for three. Walter pulls it in.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Now Jackson Davis. Now here's Dick. Back to Jackson Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Over to the left wing. Pass to Shepard. Here's Furphy. Guarded by Dick. Here's Furphy. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Zubats doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Puts it up from 12. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now Siakam, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. They get it back, and it's slammed in by Zubats.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Indiana ahead, up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Shepard is out there with Walker. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Jones in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's McConnell, still without a bucket. Left side Walker. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
The first free throw is good. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Both shots good from the strike. Now here's Quickly. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Walter. Now here's Jackson Davis. Walker covering. Back to Jackson Davis. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Pacers leading by 3. McConnell looking around. Outside Walker. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Walker's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Dick. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Mamukelashvili. Pass to Walter. 3-pointer. The rebound by Shepard. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. McConnell against Quickly. Now Now here's McConnell. He's closely guarded, and the basket is good. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Fearless amongst the big fellas. McConnell has a really good sense for when to go to work down there.
Pass to quickly. Here's Mamukelashvili. Off the mark there with a three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
McConnell passes to Walker. Here's Huff. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Man, it's time to get down with your mascot. Let's go.
Siakam, he's checked in for Huff. Neesmith comes in for Jones. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for McConnell. Toronto also changing it up. Barnes, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. And Ingram is subbed in for Dick. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Barnes. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 5 to win the run. The rebound by Neesmith.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Siakam with a screen on quickly. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Raptors trail by 10. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Now here's quickly. No made baskets yet. His first shot attempt. The rebound by Neesmith. Pacers leading by 10. The kick out to Walker. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam, right side. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Shepard. Siakam using his length inside.
With a nose for the bucket, length and athleticism and touch, Siakam's got game inside.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Here comes your Indiana Pacers crowd. Give it up for them.
Pacers. Zubats comes in for Walker. Furphy comes in for Shepard. Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Walter. Nembhard against Barrett. Outside Ingram. To stop the drought. Sends it home from three-point land. Ingram's got 10.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
And that's good. Furphy.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Pass to Ingram. The three is up. It's rebounded by Zubats. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Furphy. Driving to the basket. Sweet little floater. Furphy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Ingram. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well. You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
Here's Nembhard. Coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
It's stolen by Ingram. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
Pass to Furphy. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That one on Barnes.
Second team foul.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. Shed, he's checked in for Toronto. So he can't get either to fall.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Counted from distance.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Nembhard, the pass to Zubats. And here's Nembhard. Siakam, right side. Back to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Outside Neesmith. From outside the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Barnes. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And so it's Indiana ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. Coach, what's the message that you're going to deliver to the guys in the locker room?
You know, we just got to maintain energy. We're playing against a team that's a really good team. We got to keep turnovers down. We got to rebound.
Energy is something you can control. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Raptors.
Well, they're getting up a lot of threes, but the percentages are not the best.
Yeah, that defense can live with them shooting in the low 30s. They got to create better looks. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Quickly. Still no points. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. And it's Murray Boyles in at the center position.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Outside Neesmith. Nembhard outside. Here's Furphy. And it's off from three-point range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Quickly's got space. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Siakam with a screen on Ingram. 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by Ingram. Raptors trail by 6. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Here's Siakam. Rejected by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Offline with a 3. Pacers leading by 6. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. To win the drought. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Siakam, pass to Zubac. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. And here's Ingram from the arc. Buries it from 3. Ingram's got 15.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Get ready to head. Everyone's watching.
Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Toronto, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And, of course, the Pacers far behind in the standings.
When I look at Indiana, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Here's Furphy. Give him 8 points now. The Pacers again can't hit.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
A nice shot by Murray Boyles.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Furphy. Now Siakam. Here's Furphy. Zubac with a screen on Ingram. To stop the drought. And he stays with it. Siakam outside. Nembhard outside. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Nembhard's got 10 points.
I tell you, Nembhard will take that all day. He's become a pretty reliable three-point shooter.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. And he dunks it down.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now here's Nembhard. 10 points for him. Zubac with a screen on Quickly. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
One of the things I like about Nembhard is he's always under control and plays with his head up. He sees the floor extremely well.
Here's Quickly. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Ingram, that's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And that's good. Furphy, 10 points for him.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Outside Barrett. The 3 from Quickly. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Raptors trail by 4. Ingram up top. He's got 17. Minute 32 left in the third. And that one's good. Ingram's got 19 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Here comes your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
ready for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Siakam. Shepard comes in for Furphy. Jones, he's checked in for Neesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nimhart. .119 left in the third quarter. Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. Outside Dick. Pass to Shed. For the lead. Knocks down the long J. And the Raptors lead by 1. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
Comes up empty down low. And so McConnell will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Zubac. Clock at 6. McConnell finds Jones. Shoots over Walter. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Pacers out in front, up by 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Come on, we got to have some presence down there. Not just try to outscore them. We got to have them feel us. We got to make it hard on them.
Well, that's a staple of Coach Carlisle's game plan, wanting his guys to play with purpose on defense.
That's what makes him such a great coach. When the defense isn't up to par, he's going to call his guys out on that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got T.J. McConnell, Pascal Siakam out there with Jarris Walker. Then it's Shepard, and it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Quickly. Pass to Jackson Davis. It's tipped. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Just 2 to shoot. Quickly.
A pesky defender and a nice shot creator. When McConnell is on the floor, he's giving you everything he's got.
Walker, a screen on Quickly. Siakam draws the double. Here's Shepard. Back to Walker. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Pacers lead by 4.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Outside Dick. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Indiana leading by 4. Pass to Huff. McConnell outside. Walker for 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Raptors shooting around 50% in the game so far. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Assist goes to...
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Raptors trail by 4. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
I hear that music, and here they come, your Pacers high crew.
Ingram is checked in for Toronto. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Dick. Pass to Walter. Back to Dick. Ingram against Walker. The shot by Ingram, no good.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Up top, McConnell. To the paint. It's stolen by Ingram. Dick, the pass to Mamukelashvili. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Barnes, he's checked in for Dick.
Checking in for Toronto. Number 4, Scotty Barnes.
Pacers leading by 4. Here's Shepard. Pass to Murphy. It's Walker on the wing. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam, right side. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Outside Ingram. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Siakam with it. Walker, screen on quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. Oh, a strong move from Siakam.
Oozing with confidence late in the shot clock. I love it. Siakam believing that he can hit.
Back to quickly. Pass to Ingram to snap the cold streak. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 5th rebound on this one. It's stolen by Ingram. Quickly against McConnell. Quickly passes to Mamukelashvili. Now Ingram. The 3. Sinks the tray. Ingram's got 22.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. changes. Zubats, he's checked in for Walker. Neesmith comes in for Shepard. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And here's Indiana now. Nembhard, the pass to Zubats. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Barrett. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Pacers leading by 7. Outside Neesmith. Here's Furphy, covered by Ingram. Fires the 3, and he nails it.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. Barnes a screen. Barrett outside. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
At the line for one.
One shot.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Siakam. It's stolen by Barnes. Zubats pulls it down. Indiana leading by 7. Siakam. Barnes with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Murray Boyles. He's guarded by Zubats. Barnes outside. Quickly! Can't hit it.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
And here's Nembhard. Siakam in the post. Working on Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Raptors trail by 7. Ingram with the ball. He's picked up by Zubats. A throwback possession. 2 points.
You want Ingram to take over in these situations, and he does just that when his number is called.
Shooting for Toronto, Brandon Ingram. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw, no good.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Raptors trail by 5. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now here's Barrett. Neesmith covering. Buries it!
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Barnes against Siakam. Nembhard outside. Here's Zubats. Clock at 4. Barnes! Oh, it misses! Had a chance to tie it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Stolen by Quickly.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
For the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
All right, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? We want to give you shirts, fans, but you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it. Let's get loud.
Ingram deciding where to go with it.
Indiana foul. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Siakam fires. No good from 3. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 5. The 3 is in!
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
Outside Ingram. Here's quickly. He launches. Zubac pulls it down.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Outside Neesmith. Shot clock at 6. Puts up the tray. Quickly with a rebound. And so quickly will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 3.
The officials were right on top of that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean,
Shooting for
you got to
Toronto.
play without foul.
Murray Boyles at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Off on the first. No good on the second free throw. Indiana leading by 3. Nimhard outside. Up top, Siakam. Nimhard outside. Zubac with a screen on quickly. Here's Zubac. Using the glass to lay it in.
Textbook pick and roll by Nimhard right there. Capped off with a superb pass.
Barnes outside. Now Ingram. Lots of room. And there it is.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Murphy. Outside Siakam. From deep. The putback. And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
And Zubac is somebody you've got to keep off the glass because when you don't, he's wreaking havoc on you.
Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. Ooh, it doesn't go. Pacers leading by 5. Now Siakam. Nimhard outside. Now Siakam. Outside Neesmith. And that's in.
Tell you what, I've been really impressed with Neesmith's development and growth. I mean, especially when you look at his scoring ability and his shooting percentages. They've both gone up.
First team foul. At the line for Indiana, Aaron Neesmith, 1 shot.
Eight-point game. Outside Ingram. Now quickly. Barnes with a screen on Nimhard. Oh, off target from downtown. The Pacers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to go during this overtime period. Outside Siakam. Neesmith on the wing, guarded by Barrett. Outside Siakam, takes a three. Zubac. And eventually they get a shot to go. So many chances.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And Toronto calls time here. They trail by 10.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. You got to dance like everyone wants it. Let's see those dance moves.
Ingram! And again, another missed shot. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Nembhard outside. Just 5 to shoot. The putback.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Ivica Zubac.